First through the hatch is Denis Matviev.
3 hours after taking off from a spaceport in Kazakhstan, this team of 3 Russian cosmonauts made it to the International Space Station, or ISS.
First through the hatch was Korsakov.
They received a warm welcome from their American and German counterparts. But back home, tensions among their governments are mounting over Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
We're less than 30 minutes away from...
U.S. sanctions targeting Moscow's space program have been followed by threats from Russia. The country's space agency chief supports the war and has warned U.S. President Joe Biden the sanctions could cause a crash. "If you block cooperation with us," he wrote, "who will save the ISS from an uncontrolled deorbit and falling on the U.S. or Europe?" The U.S. provides the ISS with power, and Russia's equipment maintains the correct orbit, keeping it away from space junk. NASA is downplaying the threats.
Despite all of that, up in space, we can have a cooperation with our Russian friends, our colleagues. The professional relationship between astronauts and cosmonauts, it hasn't missed a beat.
But collaboration has weakened. The European Space Agency said it's suspending participation in a Russian-European mission to land a rover on Mars. Spacecraft launches have been canceled and contracts broken over the war.
It's a bit awkward. The rest of the space industry has been thrown into turmoil by the Ukraine war. You know, Western satellites were meant to go up on Russian rockets. They're now stranded. And yet, at the ISS, it's as if nothing had happened. They say, no, we're going to carry on as before. They kind of have to at some level because they've got so much money invested in this.
Political tensions now threaten to further weaken years of shared collaboration between Russia, the U.S., and its Western allies, as Earth-bound politics follows into space. Lopez-Hodoyan, Al Jazeera.